Hey guys, how's it going? Retro Dave back with another video. Hope everyone is well. Exciting video today. Well, it is for me anyway. Package arrived this afternoon. Picked it up. Yeah, this is really exciting stuff, guys. So this is a PCB. It's a JAMMA PCB. I wouldn't normally buy just a board on a random, but this has kind of come up, came to my attention. And I thought I just have to have it, and it's basically it's the third game in the Track and Field Hypersport series, which was completely unknown to me only till recently. I've done a bit of research. Apparently, it's quite scarce. It's quite a hard game to find. It just comes as a kit. It didn't have a dedicated cabinet, as far as I know. Again, I believe it was just a kit with a marquee and side art, and you just basically put it into a JAMMA cab, to the best of my knowledge. Again, there's not a lot of detail out there from what I could find, but it did come up on CalOV as scarce. It's kind of a hard game to find, not many people seem to have it, and it's going to go right in my JAMMA cab with my other two boards, so I've got basically 3 games running in that JAMMA cab. So you've got Track and Field, Hypersports, and then Hypersports Special, which is also known as Konami 88. The board appeared online, picked it up, shipped it over, and yeah, exciting stuff. I have tried the board, it does work, so yeah, great news. So I'm just going to do a video on it, show you it before I stick it in the cab, and then I'll do a gameplay on it. So it's awesome. It's basically going to be utilising my JAMMA cab to the full potential, having three sports games in there: Track and Field, Hypersports, and Konami 88, all running on the same button layout, so maximising the use out of that cab as much as possible. So yeah, really exciting stuff, and yeah, it's actually a pretty cool game. Again, I played it earlier on before I did this video, and it plays really, really good. It's very similar to the other games. It's a bit of a hybrid between the two, Track and Field Hypersports, with an extra event or 2 thrown in there, and some variations to it. Obviously, graphics are a lot different, being an 88 game, because obviously Track and Field's 83, Hypersports is 84. This being 88, obviously it's a lot newer, you know, 4 or 5 years newer. So things come on a little bit, the speech has come on a little bit. So it's great to see the transition between the original game and up to this one. So yeah, really, really cool, really exciting stuff. Again, I'll show you in the video how it plays. So let's look at the board. The board is super clean. It's like really, really mint. It's got some Tipp-Ex or a number written on the chips and on the board. That's how I bought it, but it's really, really tidy. And it's a single board. It's a single PCB like this, because obviously the other Track and Field and Hypersport is like a double stack. This is just a single board. So yeah, in really, really nice condition, guys. Still got the original button battery on there that still works. It does save the score. Again, I did try it out before doing this video. Dip switches there at the bottom. They were all set to off. I've just moved the one in the middle there, see it, there's 2 up, to have it as upright cabinet. It was set to tabletop, so the 3rd and 4th player around the wrong way, which kind of did my head in. So we're now up the right way, and yeah, it's super clean. Really, really happy with that. And again, it works absolutely fine. So that's all good, and it survived the post. It came sent in the box. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. Now, I did buy something else for the game, and this bit came from Italy. And I actually thought it was a marquee, because in the picture there was no size to scale it from, there was no ruler. So I genuinely thought I'd bought a marquee that I could have put on my wall next to the cab, but it's actually not a marquee. It's like an instruction decal, and it's like a sticker. So this is the back of it, just to give you an idea on the size. So it must be like 30 centimetres long, roughly. And this is what we got. So basically, this is like a sticker, and this would have obviously been stuck on a cab to convert it. I guess back in the day you stuck it on the marquee or on the bezel or something, and that's probably what I'm going to do with this. As you can see, it's got the instructions there. Obviously just run what's it? Run, jump, run. Yeah, standard stuff. And then it's got the how to play each round with a little instruction for each. So I thought it was really cool, and I thought it was just something to go with the cab. So I picked it up and thought, why not? Fuck it. So I thought it was pretty smart. I might stick that on the bezel. Not 100% decided yet. Obviously, because once I've stuck it on there, that's kind of it. So I need to be absolutely sure where I'm going to put it. But there's no rush to stick that anywhere for now. But yeah, I thought it was a cool little thing to go with it. So instruction decal or license flyer or whatever you want to call it, and the board, and yeah, it's really cool. So let's plug it in and I'll show you how it plays. Okay, so this is going to be the gameplay for Konami 88. I have played the game a few times earlier on to see how I got on. So you'll see, like I say, a couple of high scores on the list already when I was practicing. So I'm just going to move this charging cable out of the way so it doesn't bother me while I'm playing. Okay. Initials in. Okay.
The first event is 100 meter air.
Again, similar to track and field.
On your mark, get set.
Time 10.00 seconds.
Again, the speech is a lot more advanced than the previous games.
The next event is run jump.
Okay, very similar again to track and field, but again, this looks so much different. And obviously then you've got this kind of like third person perspective, which is cool.
Distance 7.70 meters. Second attempt.
Oh, over the line. And the actual crowd looked like a real crowd as well, which I liked before. That's cool.
Foul.
Foul.
Third attempt.
$47.
Distance 8.28 meters. The next event is
Okay, so this is the
relay.
this is the different race from the other games. We're at the bottom.
On your mark, get set.
Oh, that's a killer. Really,
Time 37.70
really hurts my
seconds.
forearms, back of my hands playing that. It's just non-stop for like 37 seconds. It's a real drain. But it's different. And that one does come up again later on at the end as well. That was the qualifying round.
The next event is keep shooting.
So this one plays differently. You have to actually use the aim with the right and middle button, and left is the shoot button. So I'm controlling the cursor with the say right and middle button. So I move left and right.
2,400 points.
So again, a bit different.
Second attempt.
But it's good though. So I got a pretty good score there before. I've got them all. Here we go. Bit of bonus.
10,000 points. Perfect.
You are the second best in the world.
On the leaderboard as well. Very similar celebration to the Hypersports on the second loop, where you get thrown up in the air. Bollocks.
$3,400 points. The next event is 110 meter hurdles.
Again, very similar to track and field, but the hurdles seem to appear quite quickly in this game, almost because they're just quite big sprites.
Get set.
But they just appear from like almost like nowhere. Come on.
Time 14.5.
Well, we got through it anyway, a bit sloppy at the end, but not too bad. Again, still learning the game. There's plenty of practice runs to come.
The next event is archery.
So again, archery slightly different to Hypersports. Different perspective, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the wind's heavily going left, so we're going to have to get it as soon as it comes out of the box. So it's press and hold in the middle button. Very again similar to Hypersports. Hold it, let go at the right time.
4,140 points.
Again, depending on the wind, is it's very similar to the Hypersports game, but it still feels different. Still feels interesting. Bit high. A little too early.
4,000 points.
Not too bad, not too bad. So I kind of around the 20-23 seems to be like the sweet
Third
spot
attempt.
on the angle. Bit late coming out there. Getting quite low. But still in the middle. Last one. Whoa, very low.
3,200 points. The next event is javelin throw.
Again, very similar to track and field, this one.
First attempt.
bit low on the angle. I don't think with this game, oh, we still got through though. It doesn't have the countdown as you're running along. With track and field, I'm counting down to, you know, 30 metres, 20 metres, 10. With this one, you just have to keep running, and at the last minute, throw it. It's basically staring at the screen, waiting for that line to appear. Be nice to have a little bit of pre-warning.
1.36 meters. Distance 75.48 meters.
I think it's high jump next.
The next
Yeah.
event is high jump.
And this was kind of a bit, I was kind of winging this before.
First attempt, the back height is 2.20
What's this?
meters.
Hit run buttons and press jump in the air again. Yeah, this is quite tricky to get over. Just trying to work out the timing and get over the bar. This is where I struggled yesterday.
Back height is 2.20 meters.
Done it again. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of practice getting over this. I don't know how I did it before.
Back height is 2.20 meters.
Come on. Ah, so annoying. Okay, we'll try that again. Further than the leaderboard.
400 meters.
Right, so I've cheated and I've gone to the next event
Get set.
after finishing the video. There we go. So basically I started recording after I did the high jump on like my second game after the video, so you get to see the ending now. So that was the final event. That is the other relay race. You get the ceremony, which I want to show you, and then it loops over again.
Congratulations! Fantastic!
Yeah!
The next event is 100 meters.
Right, so that is the end of that. And it loops over again. So after that high jump, you do the relay again, and then it loops over. But yeah, that high jump, it's just annoying, just trying to work out the timing. So it's hit run buttons and run, press jump button to make a jump, press jump button again to control the angle above the bar. Again, but it's trying to work out when to press that that jump button, at what point, how close you need to be to that high bar. That's the only thing. Once I've got that figured out, I think we'll be alright. I'll do a few more practice runs off camera, but again there will be some live streams coming up of me practicing playing this game a bit more. But I'm going to leave this video here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, hopefully I'll catch you again next time. Right, take it easy. Cheers.